Alright, welcome back. Hope everyone's having a lovely day, a lovely night wherever you're from. And real quick, before we get started, as always, I want to give a lovely shout out to the channel members on this channel. So thank you so much to these lovely commanders here that you see on screen. Thank you guys so much for your guys' constant generosity and support to me as always. It really means a lot to me, so thank you guys so much. And if you guys are actually interested in becoming a lovely commander yourself, if you are interested in any of these cute and lovely emotes, loyalty crown badges, you want a special role in the Discord, make sure to join the Discord. But as always, if you choose to do so, thank you so much. Just remember, that's not the only way that you can support me. Just watching the content like you are right now is truly the best way. Liking, subscribing, and commenting, everything really does help, so thank you guys so much. And for today's video, I have finally recovered from doing that 3rd anniversary recap. Make sure to go watch that if you missed that video. Tons of information, lots of freebies, the skins look insane, the units look good. Make sure you go watch that. And thank you to all of you who have given a lot of feedback and said thank you for that video. You guys mean a lot to me, so thank you guys, I appreciate that. But at the same time, I did mention in a last video when it came to CN stuff that CN was actually going to have their own stream at the same time as well. I was just too tired to cover it, but I wanted to talk about it now. And it's interesting because when we're talking about what we had a Nihilister, we had Bahamut, so we get to see all the 4 beasts now. We've seen a little teaser of how Anise looks maybe for the future transformation for the next upcoming chapter. Everything looks good, but more importantly, CN also finally revealed their 2 new Nikkes that we're wondering about. So some interesting stuff. Let me scoot on over and let's put it on screen right here. And right now we are looking at the first half anniversary character that's hopefully not exclusive to CN. Hopefully we get this in the future for global. We'll just have to see. But poorly translated, her name is Painted Skin. Obviously that is not accurate, but it is what it is. And she looks good, man. Seriously, she looks fantastic. I love the look. The hair, by the way, the amount of dark blue in her eyes looks so good. The interesting suit design. I don't know if you guys ever played Metal Gear Solid 4, but when the big beasts or whatever, the 4 beasts actually, I think that's what they're called, when they go into their female form, they kind of have this like weird slime suit. This is what it's giving. That's what this kind of reminds me of, and it's kind of cool. But then we also got revealed to Yingning. And this is the other Nikke. This is with the mechanical fox. She looks great as well, dude. Great booba, a little bit of mole. I love that transparent coat that they both kind of rock right now. I really dig it. It's cool. And they look way more different, and in a good way. This almost reminds me of something that we would see in like Girls Frontline 2 or something. But like, this looks fantastic. I love their look, the colors. I really like this fox girl. Like, this other girl is stacked for sure, but you can argue that the design is a little bit boring, but it looks great. This one is awesome. I could rock with this. This one's sick. And I did a little bit of poor translation so we can see. So for Painted Skin over here, she is someone who created the belt for the purpose of perfect transformation. The secret inner tune controlled by the high head of the Western brush. You can change your appearance, face, and voice in a short period of time, hence that little nickname that she has, in order to achieve an almost perfect mold. And what's cool is that she is actually a water-coated ally. They are both water-coated, if I believe. Yingning, she was manufactured in the market for the purpose of synchronously controlling auxiliary machinery. She acted with a mechanical fox. When she sees it, she can transfer her perception to the mechanical fox, let it act on its own behalf. And then it says, and enter the 8 cities spiritually for dead use. Don't know if that's just bad translation or some wild shit going on with CN. Don't know what's going on with that. But she looks great. But yeah. They are both water coated and they look fantastic. Like, I gotta give them props, man. They look great. Now, we don't know when we're gonna be getting these characters at all. And honestly, I want to take a moment and just say, like, I'm chilling. Like, for me personally, like, I understand that we should have these Nikkes first because we were the first server. But realistically, our schedule is pretty much set right now. Like, we're good. We don't really need to see them right now until like 2026. And even then, we still have a lot of Nikkes in NPC gel anyway, so right now it's all TBD, but I am interested in their kit. I installed the CN Nikke again on my computer, so when they do come out, we can look at a hopefully maybe like a poorly translated kit, see them in game, see the shooting pose and everything. But we did get to see a little bit of that shooting pose here because it looks a little bit derpy. Obviously it's pretty crunchy and poorly censored, but you can tell that she has some cake. But I'm worried that this is going to be one of those things where she has the cake, but the JPS is just not there. We'll have to see. I don't know. I feel like this is gonna be almost like, kind of like Leona has a great ass, but like it's not as JPS heavy as I want it to be, if that makes sense. Sorry, I sounded like so like blunt about it, but like, you know what I'm talking about, right? And then we also got the shooting pose in regards to Yingning, and she looks great too. That fox looks so good with the sunglasses, drippy. I want to see Volt and this like fox just get along. They look sick, looks awesome. I definitely do think this is my personal preferred design. She looks really good. Interesting that with the whole censorship, they didn't show the gun. They actually removed it. You can see right there in the cover shooting pose right there that it's just invisible. It's kind of odd. We also see the back pose, and that looks great as well. So really looking forward to when we get these characters. I am interested, so when they do get added to the CN side of things, I will be making a video like I mentioned before. But I wanted to know what your guys' thoughts are, because I feel like at this point, when we're talking about CN stuff and everything, I feel like Doom posting and everything, like how it used to be, is just not happening anymore. Like, when people try to talk about CN in a certain way, the videos just don't get the views, and even the comments are just like whatever about it. And at this point, I can kind of understand with how CN is for them. It's just not doing well. Who cares? And we're getting our quality of life. We're getting even more quality of life. Big expansions to Nikke looking great. So yeah, do I want to see these Nikkes come first? Of course I do. But am I going to be like upset about it? Not really. I feel like I got too much shit to worry about in my life than to care about this anymore. Because the one time I did care about it, it drained the hell out of me. And that's coming from a CC perspective. And I want this game to succeed, of course, so I'll call it out. But that doesn't mean that it's draining or just annoying to talk about, because I hate covering negativity. So I actually like talking about these videos now in an informative perspective. And I like the idea of just knowing what we might get. And it's going to be interesting because let's say if they do, right? They do come out and we get a way worse kit. Then you'll see me drama farming, baby. I will be clickbaiting and saying that Shift Up hates global. That's when I come back, baby. That's when I come back. But other than that, I mean, I'm straight chilling. And right now, we're just waiting for the kits and the patch notes. Definitely will be covering that soon. Expect some CZN videos, but that is going to be it from me. So I hope you guys have a lovely day, lovely night, wherever you're from. And as always, thank you so much for the constant support. Take care, and have a good one.